Hello YouTube and welcome to a new video. In this video I'd like to show you the Japanese edition of Resident Evil Code Veronica compared to the EU edition. Now these are both Dreamcast versions of the game, and quite honestly, ever since I saw this version, I was just so blown away by the artwork of it. Just seriously, like the logo, the packaging, the casing, just compared to our dull version. This is the French version, but I think it's the same version pretty much anywhere. Although the States like to change their covers of the games. If you just compare it, it's just, there's no comparison really for me. This is, yeah, this version's a bit snapped up, it's a bit falling out apart. Because I found it, like in a flea market really cheap for like, I don't know, I got it for like €4 or something. But it's all complete there. There's the disc. And disc 2. Now Resident Evil Code Veronica is probably the most affordable Resident Evil game out there in terms of the old school Resident Evil games. I think like the PS2 version, you can get it as cheap as like €3 or something. So this is the Japanese edition. Looks much better, doesn't it? It's even written in English here. Claire Redfield, who arrived in Raccoon City to search for her lost brother Chris and a rookie police officer Leon S. Kennedy, managed to escape from the city, but their ordeal was only a prelude of things to come. Yeah, I find that kind of strange that they read it in English there, but well. This is the Japanese version. And you get a ton of crap with it. I only got this for like €15. Free postage or something like that. Now look at the casing here, much more solid. Why is there no cracks in this? Why does it look pristine? Well, maybe because it had the slipcover, but other than that, why? The casing's much better, like, compared to this here. I mean, the EU ones have this blue stripe, which I guess Dreamcast games compared to PS1 games, like the cases, survived better in terms of durability, because I think the US PS1 games were like CD cases and we had bigger boxes, but I think the first gen PS1 American games were in big boxes, like close to a PC cover, a bit like the Sega Saturn. But they break really easy, these cases like this. But I think the CD cases do last a bit longer. Well, this version here, as you can see, with this white plastic, it gives it a lot more support, and it feels much more solid than this. I mean, look, this one, you just press down, it feels like it's going to snap, but this one here, it feels solid. It feels like I've got something in my hand, so here it says on the side, Biohazard Code Veronica. It's written in Japanese, like the artwork again. I think this is the title screen. I mean, compared to the EU version, I'd much prefer this. Let's see the back again. Steve! No. Steve! That's his name. Ha ha ha. Oh, I said Albert Wesker did, what do you call it? What's his name? The Dracula from Sesame Street. I always thought he sounded like that. Ha 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 ha. Claire and Chris. This is Chris pre-steroid Chris, so. Now look at that disc. Oh, manual fell out then. Look, the disc even has a mirror in it. You can see the reflection on my table. I mean, it's just fantastic. Let's take a look at the documents. What I can't read. Okay, here. Must be some send-off thing. You know how they used to do, like, oh, give us feedback, what do you have? I remember all those old things. I think Take Two used to do them, if I remember closely, like, if I remember correctly, like the Max Payne game and all that. It would say, oh, what do you own? PS1, PS2. When I was a kid, I used to like that funny, oh, I got that, I ain't got that. But I never used to send it off. Oh, look, a colour manual. Look at this manual here, it's very nice, very nicely detailed. Oh yeah, it's just brilliant. Now look at that artwork. Artwork, man. Wow, I'm not even finished looking through that yet, but let's just check the EU manual in comparison. And this is a time when we used to get manuals. Now it's just nothing, or if you're lucky, a piece of paper. Look, dull, black and white manual. Even in 1999, or I think the game came out in 2000, they was getting lazy with the EU. But look at this, look, full coloured manual, all detailed. Just fantastic, really. Honestly, the Japanese give the consumer something worthwhile. Sorry if I'm skipping a few pages here, but you know, trying to not to damage this manual because I really rather like it. Oh look, there's a nice Steve artwork there. Oh, what's this? Oh, promotional artwork, promotion, like an advert for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's very interesting. That's still written there in English. Claire Redfield will arrive to Raccoon Cities. Very interesting, so I'll just leave that here. And we also got this 360 points. Wow. Yeah, sorry. I guess you ring this number or something and get 360 points, like a fidelity system. I doubt it's working now. Let's open the second case and see what we have. And look at that disc. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Just this game is just such. I just love the packaging of it. It's like I would seriously just go out and buy a Japanese Dreamcast, which I must do someday, because they're not that expensive. Yeah, it's expensive to ship and all that, but luckily in France we do tend to get our hands on a lot of import stuff, especially even eBay prices. I mean, it's kind of reasonable. I mean, like who would pay? You'd pay 400 for a PS4. Well, why wouldn't you pay 400 for a Neo Geo? I mean, you get the same life out of the console. You get the same pleasure out of playing it. That's how I see things. But I personally, when it comes to video games, I would not spend more than 60 on either things. Like either it's a new game or an old game. No more than 60, because I think that should be the price. But that's just me. I do think, yeah, that we was missing a few things here. Okay, this is another paper. I don't know, another promotional. But here, yeah, Biohazard Series Music CD. I've got to stop doing the Japanese accent because it's a bit stupid. Alright, Biohazard Series Music CD now on sale. So there's Biohazard 2 and Biohazard 2. It's like maybe like 2 editions. This one says 2,940 yen. That one says 2,520. So I don't know what's the difference. I'm trying to look. Maybe this probably means nothing. But look, that says 2, 3, and there that says just 2. Maybe you get 2 discs there and 3 discs there. Maybe it's just complete bullshit. But whatever. Yeah, so that's nice. And we also have this slip cover. Basically just the cover of the game, I guess, for the back cover. It's probably the thing that's most in bad condition, but for what I paid for it, I don't really care, to be honest. So yeah, that's the Biohazard Code Veronica Japanese edition. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as you can see, I think we know who's the winner in terms of, you know, package content. I mean, at least for me anyway. I mean, yeah, if you prefer this artwork, but I mean, for the content and for the build quality, you know, I mean, there's no comparison. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time.